Two of the largest global payment institutions, MasterCard and SWIFT, are aggressively working on blockchain technology at the same time. And a significant amount of news is emerging around these developments. Understanding this situation is very important because it helps explain the direction in which the future global payments infrastructure might move, and what role XRP could potentially play within this ecosystem. Hey guys, welcome back to Whiteboard Crypto Update. In today's video, we will talk about XRP. So be sure to stay focused, as you surely don't want to miss out on this. If you are new to the channel, be sure to subscribe to the channel and turn on post notifications by hitting the bell so you never miss any of our uploads. This video is for educational purposes only. It is not financial advice. Always do your own research before making any investment decisions. First, let's talk about MasterCard. MasterCard recently launched a new global initiative called the Crypto Partner Program. The purpose of this program is to bring blockchain and digital asset companies onto a single platform so they can collaborate and develop future payment solutions together. More than 85 companies are involved in this program, including exchanges, fintech firms, and financial institutions. The main objective of this collaboration is to integrate blockchain into real-world payments and financial services in a practical way. One important participant in this program is Ripple. MasterCard has included Ripple among its core blockchain infrastructure partners. Ripple's main role in this initiative is to provide cross-border payment settlement technology. Ripple's technology, known as Ripple Payments and RippleNet, is designed to make international money transfers faster and cheaper. In this system, XRP is used as a liquidity asset that helps transfer value between different currencies. MasterCard's Crypto Partner Program is based on the idea that future on-chain payments will not be built by a single company, but through collaboration between multiple institutions. For this reason, MasterCard has invited blockchain innovators to work together to create solutions that can integrate smoothly with existing card networks and banking systems. This essentially means that blockchain systems and traditional financial infrastructure are being designed to operate together. Within this ecosystem, Ripple's role is particularly focused on cross-border settlement. Traditional international payments rely heavily on the correspondent banking system, where multiple intermediaries are involved in a single transaction. The model used by Ripple and XRP simplifies this process by enabling instant settlement through a bridge asset that provides liquidity. Because of this, XRP is often discussed as a neutral settlement layer that could potentially connect different financial networks. Several other major companies are also part of MasterCard's program, including PayPal, Binance, Circle, and Paxos. These companies may provide liquidity services, exchanges, or payment front-end services, while Ripple focuses more on infrastructure and settlement layers. Another important component of MasterCard's strategy is its multi-token network, often referred to as MTN. This network is designed to connect bank deposits, tokenized assets, and stablecoins using blockchain infrastructure. Essentially, MTN acts as a bridge between traditional banking money and blockchain-based digital assets, bringing them into a unified ecosystem. From an XRP perspective, the XRP ledger has already been designed to support stablecoins, tokenized assets, and central bank digital currencies. Because of this, many analysts believe that integration between networks like MasterCard's MTN and the XRP ledger could be a natural fit. Another major factor in this discussion is the rapid growth of stablecoins. In 2025, stablecoin payment activity reportedly reached around $33 trillion in transaction volume. This was not a projection, but actual recorded activity. Year-over-year transaction volume increased by about 72%, while user adoption grew by around 146%. Stablecoins are increasingly being used for remittances, cross-border trade, and institutional settlements. Several countries have shown particularly strong demand for these digital assets, including Nigeria, Turkey, and United Arab Emirates. In these markets, Digital assets are often used for maintaining dollar stability and facilitating cross-border remittances. Business-to-business cross-border payments have also expanded significantly, reaching transaction flows of around $226 billion. This trend suggests that stablecoins could gradually become a core component of digital payment infrastructure. Within this context, Ripple's stablecoin project called RLUSD has also been gaining attention. The objective of RLUSD is to position the Ripple ecosystem directly within the stablecoin liquidity layer. If global stablecoin payments continue to grow, the networks that provide settlement infrastructure will also become increasingly important, and this is where XRP and the XRP ledger are often discussed. Now, looking at the other side, SWIFT has also been conducting digital asset interoperability trials. In these trials, connectivity between blockchain platforms and multiple financial institutions has been tested. Several major institutions participated in these tests, including HSBC, Citigroup, Northern Trust, and the Reserve Bank of Australia. SWIFT's approach is blockchain agnostic, meaning it is not committing to any single blockchain network. For interoperability, SWIFT has tested the Chainlink CCIP protocol, which allows communication between different blockchains. This means that, theoretically, multiple networks such as Ethereum, Solana, and the XRP ledger could all become part of the future financial infrastructure if they integrate with interoperability frameworks. Within the crypto community, many people see these developments as a signal that global finance may eventually shift toward blockchain-based payment rails. If that transition occurs, demand could emerge for a neutral bridge asset capable of settling transactions between different currencies and networks. For this reason, XRP is often highlighted in these discussions. Meanwhile, Ripple has also achieved an important milestone in Australia. The company has obtained an Australian financial services license, allowing it to directly offer regulated cross-border payment services within the country. With this license, Ripple can operate not just as a technology provider, but also as a fully licensed payment infrastructure operator. The Australia and Asia-Pacific region are rapidly expanding in terms of digital asset adoption. Ripple currently holds more than 75 regulatory licenses around the world, allowing it to operate across multiple markets. The goal of this licensing strategy is to establish Ripple's payment network as a globally compliant financial infrastructure. These developments also raise another interesting question. Could Ripple eventually launch stablecoins tied to different currencies, such as a US dollar or Australian dollar stablecoin operating on the XRP ledger? Analysts have been discussing this possibility because the stablecoin market has already reached a trillion-dollar scale. At the same time, Ripple's leadership has been very active. Brad Garlinhouse has recently held meetings across multiple continents with Ripple's acquired companies and partners in order to align the company's broader strategy. The focus is on unifying the infrastructure ecosystem so that treasury services, liquidity providers, and institutional partners can operate within a single integrated network. Activity on the XRP ledger has also been increasing. Real-world asset tokenization and asset transfers are being tested on the network, and reports indicate that transaction volume has surged significantly in recent weeks. Although the price movement may not yet reflect these developments, the underlying infrastructure growth is clearly accelerating. Looking at the overall picture, MasterCard's blockchain initiatives, SWIFT's interoperability trials, and Ripple's regulatory expansion all point in a similar direction. Global finance is gradually moving toward digital asset infrastructure. If this transition continues, settlement layers, liquidity networks, and interoperability protocols could become central components of the future financial system, and assets like XRP will likely remain part of the ongoing discussion. Well, guys, that's all we have for you today. What are your thoughts on XRP? Get involved and let us know in the comments down below. If you guys like this video, then be sure to give this video a big thumbs up. Thank you for watching.